Hey, what's up? Bidwell Church, how are you? I'm Pastor Ray. Happy Monday. Hey, yesterday I was able to preach with Matt Woolley on a fantastic Older Testament text, Genesis 17, and the way in which Abram and Sarai get renamed to Abraham and Sarah as they journey with God on what is probably the most epic journey of faith in the whole Bible. Well, for the memory verse today and to motivate you on this Monday, I was hoping you would memorize this verse with me this week. It's a verse in Romans 4 where St. Paul, or the Apostle Paul, writing to the Roman church, looks back to the story of Abraham and says, hey, this is what faith looks like for you in your day. Now, the church in Rome had a much different situation than Abraham. They were Gentiles and Jews being called to come together in true community, and without the rite of circumcision, that is, without the Gentiles having to observe the ceremonial law, they were to be integrated in this community and walk with God as the new people of God in a new way for a new day. So here's what Paul writes to them, looking to Abraham's story as a paradigm about their faith in Jesus Christ. Paul, in Romans 4, verse 13, this is, got my Bible right here, says, "For the promise that he, Abraham, would inherit the world did not come to Abraham or his descendants through the law, but through the righteousness of faith." And then in verse 16, "For this reason it depends on faith, in order that the promise may rest on grace and be guaranteed to all his descendants, not only to the adherents of the law, but to those who share the faith of Abraham." And that's really the invitation in this memory verse, is to share the faith of Abraham. It's to become children of Abraham, who walked with God and becomes paradigmatic of a gritty walk with God in the Older Testament. This Sunday, or this past Sunday, yesterday was the second Sunday of Lent. We're on a journey with Jesus to the cross, metaphorically speaking. We are invited by Jesus to carry our cross. There's no grittier image than that in the whole Bible about what it is to walk with God. And yet there's this promise that Easter is on the horizon, this promise to Abraham that he will be made great and that his purpose will be enlarged. I find it so significant that in Genesis 17, Abram, the exalted father in Hebrew, gets renamed to Abraham, the father of nations. It becomes more than just about him. It becomes about the whole world. And we too, the life of the church, us, we're called to walk with God into new horizons together. We're called to enlarge our purpose, to make it more than just about our being exalted, but rather our, by God's Holy Spirit, our engagement with the world and how we bless the world. So may this verse and this week, may you be motivated to go and walk in your lives doing just that, one step at a time, like Abraham, walking with God, guided by nothing but this promise, and may we, the church, do this as well. I hope that motivates you on this Monday. Grace and peace to you, and God bless.